cette liberté de nous réjouir en toi.
Hello class, is again Mrs. Francine, a grateful teacher of Spring of Life Christian School. I'm here to teach you. We are still talking about social studies. We are continuing with science. And right now, we are no more going to talk about the states of matter, but now we are going to see the changes that happened in different states of matter. Knowing that there exist three states of matter: liquid, solid, and gases. But right now, let us go in deep with our lesson. I told you that we are talking about the change of states. I told you that a state where a substance changes from one state to another. A substance changes from one state of a matter to another when it gains heat or loses heat. It means it becomes cold. Example: a liquid becomes a gas when it gains enough heat. In this case, we are going to see that liquid changes to gas. For example, if you always observe mom in the kitchen, true of course, I think it's true. When mom covers the pot inside, mom puts water that is boiling on your stove at home. You see that if mom opens the cover of the pot, you see that there are gases that are going up. And we say that, the reason we say that, when liquid gets heat, it becomes a gas. Here are some changes of states. The first one, let's talk about melting. What is melting? Melting is just the changing from solid to liquid. When a solid changes to liquid, we call this state of matter melting. If solids are heated, they can change into liquids into water, vapor, and it becomes a gas. Let us talk about number 3. Number 3 is another change of a state. Condensing. What does it mean? Condensing, it means that to condense. It does the changing from gas to liquid. How does it happen? When a gas cools, it loses heat and becomes a liquid again. When a gas changes back into a liquid, we say that it condenses and it becomes a liquid. Gases condense when they lose heat. I would like to illustrate this for a better understanding. How can a gas change to solid? For example, you can take, if you wake up early in the morning, you can take any object, like this CD player for example, you breathe. It's gas coming inside your mouth. When this will be cooled, you see that there is water, and sometimes when we want to wipe our CD player to put in the cassette, we put our breathing and we wipe here so that the stains can go out and we introduce it to watch the movie. The reason why we say that the gas can change to liquid. This is the end of this part. Please, as we are still during this pandemic, please, I advise you to use your mask every time if you want to go outside and respect all the social distances given by